Yo, what's going on, warriors? Alright, so I'm gonna do a video today. I'm gonna show you I don't know if you call it an exploit or a trick or whatever. Yeah, I just call it a little technique that I've created, right? That allows me to get an item that allows you to create the break limit on magic, right? So there's a number of items you can get to equip that to element C that will give you this desired result. Now, as you see, I've got some flares here. I basically did the dungeon, right? What dungeon was it? The I can't remember. It's Castle Mark or whatever. It's a dungeon where you have to go. It's the level 99 dungeon, hardest dungeon in the game, and you can't use any items, right? So it's that dungeon that I went through. That's why I've used up pretty much all of my break limit magic. Now, check this out. Let's do fire and some electricity. No, we want it to be more thunder than everything. And then let's go to the item. Let me show it to you. It's called the Zubeek. Any minute now. There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright. There you go. Alright, so Zubeek. This is the one that we're going to be creating. Now, if I just go one Zubeek. What are you doing? Oh, I just came off of it. What's going on with me, man? I'm all butterfingers. Alright, Zubeek. Here we go. We got one Zubeek. As you can see, that's going to give me an Electron. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. It's only 2. Right, and so let's do that. The ultimate thunder spell that shocks to no end. Basically, it just makes it so you can take off 99999, 5 nines. Right, alright. So let's cast that. There you go. Now I've got 6 electrons. Now, store that. Now let me show you how. Did you see I had 20 of them? That is a very rare item. So the way that you're going to get a lot of that item, the Zubeek, all you need to do is fuse Zubeek with any element you want, and it becomes godlike magic. You can pretty much destroy any enemy in the entire game with this type of magic. And you have that many, it's over. It's over. Alright, so what you do is you have to, of course, completed the game. Have your car, whatever, car doesn't matter, but you drive here to Venris Mart, Ravato, right? Drive here, and then you talk to this guy here, the keeper that's going to be here.
Ah, welcome back. You boys hungry?
Whatever.
Wanna put your
And now
skills to the test?
you go to this mission right here, Feathered Giant of the Fire Smoke. They take this mission.
This the unlucky bastard?
Yeah.
Don't get hurt.
Alright, now you have to have done a couple things. First of all, say it's the first time you do it, we take this guy and then this mission, sorry. And then what you would do is you're going to call your Chocobo. There you go.
Let's go.
And then you would ride your Chocobo to the entrance. As you see, it's right there. You ride your Chocobo to the entrance. We're not going to do that, but that's what you're going to do the first time you're doing this. Alright. Then once you've gone to the entrance, you're going to climb the mountain, right? Then you're going to be at the very top. And then, once you're at the very top, there will be a campsite. Rest at that campsite. Now, watch this. If you rest at that campsite, you can actually leave the dungeon and then come back to that campsite anytime you want. So I'm not even in there, as you can see. I'm here. Now I'm going to go return to rest point. The last place that you rested, last place I rested was at the campsite inside the dungeon. Let's see what happens when we press the button. We know what's going to happen. It's going to take me straight to that campsite. So this saves me trekking all the way to the entrance and all the way up the mountain, trying to dodge all the fights. I mean, you can fight them. The fights are easy, but it's just it's cumbersome. It's time consuming. You don't want time consuming. You just want to do it straight. All right. So now I'm at the top of the mountain, as you can see right here. Top of the mountain. I've already camped here because it's not the first time that I've done this. As you can see, I had 20 Zoobeaks, which means I've done this a couple of times already. So yep, you see, camped here, and then what you'll do is this, obviously.
Wait, are we seriously sleeping here?
You see a better place?
Imagine this is the first time you're coming here. And one thing that I would say is a good item, if your characters are not very strong, then if you made something like this, that gives you clairvoyance, which basically allows every single hit to be a critical hit. Yeah, then you can just use that. This is if you're not strong enough. You should be at this point. I don't even know why I just said that. Now I think about it. If you are trying to get this item, you're trying to create the ultimate magic, your character already going to be this strong, right? But say just in case you want to get it over with really quickly. My man, I've never seen that before. Unbelievable. 238 hours and I'm still seeing new things of this. Alright. Oh, that is sick, man. I ain't seen that before. Alright. No, we good. My man. Alright, so you rest at the campsite. Get some grub down your neck. Saving, which is one of the most important parts.
Ready for
and
more?
now we just
You bet.
Let's hit it.
carry on down the mountain. Let me just grab some of that. You never have too little magic. And you see down there, that's where we're going to go. Alright. Run down this bit. You see his neck? What the hell's up with that? Oh, you know what? Normally I just go past these guys, but I can't be bothered, man. Just get them out of the way, man.
Watch out!
Be gone. Go away.
The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
Really? Really? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See, that's why I don't wanna. I don't wanna fight those guys, man. You make everything long. Alright, so now you get to this bit here.
There was giant bird, and it's coming right at us.
I do like one, two, but you can be obnoxious, like too obnoxious. This level of obnoxious is actually a little bit mind-numbing sometimes. Especially when you're driving and it keeps on saying, let me take pictures. Which picture you want me to take? This is my first. Now, I'm gonna fight the zoo. Alright, so Gladio, kill him! Get him! Oh my god, take forever. Alright, so now you killed the zoo. Thank you very much. And you saw I got 3 Zoobeaks. Right, so now what you do is, now do you remember from this point you can actually return to the entrance, right? Do that straight away, because remember we want this is, you're trying to speed up the process of just getting the Zubeek, getting the Zubeek, so you can just have enough Zubeek, so you could just keep on creating that broken magic. Now we're outside the entrance. Now do you remember where we left our car? This is the whole reason why we don't take our car to drive it to the end point of this entrance, because this is what happens. Now map, return to car, because remember we left our car right outside that checkpoint where the tipster is. Return to car. Don't need to waste time riding our chocobo. This is the fastest route possible, right? And then you can keep on doing this over and over and over again, and just keep on getting the Zubeek. Like the Zubeek, he's not the easiest enemy in the world, but he's not the hardest. You know what I mean? If you drag that fight out, then it becomes hard. The hardest part about that fight is the camera angles. Camera angles are ridiculously difficult, and if he takes one step, that step is the equivalent of 8 or 9 paces for you. So now, talk to him.
Welcome, boys. Looks like you could use a good meal.
Oh, thank you.
That was a great help.
And then we get our award. What the reward is inconsequential. We don't really care about this. I mean, 5,000 gil is a nice little bit of money, but it's not about money right now. We're about the Zubeek. All right,
Let's
now.
get a nice meal in you. We could
Thank you
use
very
a
much.
hand from a brave bunch like you.
Take that same mission again, Feathered Giant of the Fire Smoke. I pressed it.
It's in your hands. Take care
It's
now.
it. Now what we're going to do now, right now, we're going to teleport to campsite. It's a rest point, sorry, but it's the campsite. Take us straight there, boom. Take us straight to campsite. After campsite, take the mountain path all the way down, straight to the boss fight, kill the boss, claim our Zubeek, return to entrance. When we're at the entrance, return to car, talk to the tipster, rinse and repeat. Do this as many times as you want. The longest part about this is going to be the loading screen. Free. Loading screen, that's what kills us. That there. I wish you could just jump down there. Can't jump down there. I mean, Noct will probably survive it. I've actually like fallen from higher and Noct has survived. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
Bash some heads in.
Very much. I should actually do that sometimes, actually, now I think about it, just to get that AP. No, it's not worth it. Too much time consuming. And you can get caught up in the fight. You get caught up in the fight, you lose objectivity. So you can never skip this. I don't mind that you can't skip this actually, because I like it. I like cutscenes in it. I like cutscenes that just give story, even if it's over and over and over again. I don't care, because the fact that this is not part of the main story, but this is there, it's cool.
We might not have a choice.
It builds character, man. I like that shit. Just keep it. I'll watch it over and over and over again. Not hitting it? I'm not hitting it. Oh my lord. Of course. It's like right in front of me, but I'm not hitting it. No problem.
Are we alright?
Getting by.
Alright, alright.
Let's go,
Come on,
fellas.
guys. Alright, so it's done that. Thank you very much. Now, return to... Why am I not getting that option?
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We're
Return to entrance. And you saw that we got 3 zoo beaks. I think we got 3 zoo beaks. I actually wasn't paying attention. I mean, I do know you can make the argument that this kind of sucks the fun out of the game, right? But this item to make the magic, it's too rare. Return to car. It's too rare. Like, to actually get this item is too difficult. This is just a mad exploit that I've found how to get it easily. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you can adventure and then you can randomly pick it up off bosses and whatever enemies you come across doing these quests or whatever, and you could take the long way around. But I prefer not to do that. You know what I mean? Because I just want to have the stuff that allows me to get along with doing whatever I want to do, traversing the world, fighting boss fights that I actually like doing. And this is not one of the fights I actually like
Welcome
doing.
back.
I like that at first, but
That
it's
was
the
no
camera
mean
angles.
feat. Well done.
I don't like the camera angles. I don't like it. It's too irritating. I can't actually see the fight. I can't see the enemy. I can't see what I'm doing
Bite before
properly.
you hit the road. Want to put your skills to the test?
So yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do this little. That's how you keep on getting Zubeak.
This
The
one,
Zubeak
then.
that allows you to get the limit break magic that allows you to take off 5 9s. That's what will help you definitely in that dungeon.
We could use a hand from a brave bunch like you.
All the dungeons actually. But beyond the door, you only need it for like 1 dungeon. To be honest with you, this type of magic, you only need it for 1 dungeon. Return to rest point. And that's the final dungeon. Because, look, you can't use any items. You can't use any healing items. You can't use any support items. You can't use nothing. So it's kind of dumb. But it's irritating actually. That it's once you understand the pattern, that there's the dungeon throws the enemies at you, then you understand how to equip your characters to exploit the weaknesses of the enemies that you're fighting against. But until that point, it's tough, man. The first, what is it, I'll say 20 floors, until you start understanding the, you know, the variation of the enemies. That final dungeon is difficult, man. Difficult. Not so much because you can't heal, it's just because of like the enemies are just so awkward and strong. You know what I mean? And some of the enemies can actually just take your life off with 1 hit. Some enemies can actually just wipe your life off with 1 hit free.
Wow! This is like a real life RPG.
Really? Oh my god, time consuming. See, you've wasted my time now. You've wasted my time.
Onward. Yep.
Look at this. All that time I've wasted.
There was!
So yeah, you just keep on repeating this.
And it's coming right at us!
To your heart's content, you get 3. Every time you kill it, you get 3. And actually, 3 is a little bit too much actually. If you got just 1 every time you did it, I'd be okay with that.
Meal, are we?
And it's circling for another pack.
No, not 1, 2. If you got 2 every single time you killed it,
Eyes peeled?
that would be acceptable. That would be acceptable because the magic is very, very powerful magic. And there's not many enemies in this entire game that can withstand that magic. There really isn't. The enemies that can withstand it are bloody. You need it for them. Oh my lord. Can't see a damn thing.
We should be able to make it out through here.
He's right.
At the very least, all the chopper.
Adios, it's on you, baby.
Get back.
Really? Did I not press Gladiolus to do his thing?
Home stretch.
Am I even hitting him? Oh, there you go.
Sounds done.
Thank you, Prompto. Good man. You see that? I didn't even know if I was hitting it or not. I couldn't tell what was going on. That's what irritates me about the big fights, these big boss fights. They should be godlike, but the camera angles make it not godlike. It makes it not fun. I can't enjoy it because of the camera angles. I just can't see. And you're hitting, and then the enemy takes one step forward or one step back, and that is the equivalent of a 5-second run to get in position to hit him again. So, but yeah, as you see, rinse and repeat this, and yeah, that's just how you do it. You know, you don't need to actually watch this video all the way up to this point, but if you have, thank you very much for watching. You know, because you only need to watch it one loop of this actually just to see what's going on. I just want to show you over and over again that this is how you do it, and it can be done. Like, it's not like something that is going to stop being able. I mean, probably once Square Enix sees this video, you know, they're probably going to maybe, I don't know how they could stop doing it. They probably might, if they do see this, they probably maybe patch out being able to return to a dungeon, to return to a campsite in a dungeon. They'll probably do that. But you know, by that point, you know, already would have done it a number of times and had a lot of zoo beaks, and you'll probably keep this in your inventory. You know, yeah, it is pretty easy. It is extremely easy to do. So it's very abusive. You can abuse this a lot in it.
Welcome, boys. Looks like you could use a good meal.
I'm going to keep it, but I'm not
Good
going
to
to
see you're
exploit
not
this.
the
It's not
worst
like I'm
of
going
the
to
wear.
actually use it. I have it just in case, like if I'm fighting a boss that I don't know, and that boss is taking the absolute fucking piss, I've got a way to shit on
You
him.
boys hungry?
That's all this is.
The neighborhood's nasties. This the unlucky bastard?
Yep. I've been
Stay
holding them
safe,
up so
you
far,
hear?
bro. So as you can see, when we started this video, I think I had 20. I had 20, I think. Let's see how many I've got now. Who would it be? Oh yeah, treasures. It's a treasure as well. It's not even a normal item. I should have like 26, something like that. Lost count times I did it. 24. 24. How many did I have when I started doing this? 24. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, 24 is a lot. 24 is a lot. So yeah, just wanted to show you that. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Yeah, and yeah, stay tuned, man. I'm gonna keep on doing stuff to, like, not break the game, but you know, little ways that you could take advantage of the system in this game. So stay tuned, stick with me, and yeah, man, we're gonna keep on doing this thing. Art Warriors, later.